Hey, what's going on, Cold World? What's going on? You already know who it is. Young K.LaNe Hotel coming at you live and direct, man. You know what I'm saying? On the way back to the crib. Just, clocking out, man, not too long ago. You know what I'm saying? As you can tell by the lighting, the natural lighting, it's not even 6:30 yet. You know what I'm saying? Well, I'm up and at it. You feel me? Literally, I ain't had no choice but to be. I hope all is well with you and yours today. You know what I'm saying? And I'm just picking up where I've been at lately, with these messages and stuff. I don't know why, the Lord been having me tap in on this level, or moving in this direction with these messages, but hey, I guess somebody out there need to hear it, you know what I mean? When you're in the process and you about to get ready, like to come out, and it's crazy that he's having me speak on this thing as if I've actually experienced this thing. You understand what I'm saying? But I guess the stage or where I'm at in the process right now, he's speaking to me and just giving me, some insight about some things. But I was listening to this young lady, man, on the tube, and she was giving like her testimony or just speaking on some things or whatever. And she was speaking about this pear tree that's in her yard. And she was sitting there talking about how the pear tree was just barren the whole winter. Like all the other plants around it were flourishing, had all kind of leaves and everything. It's just this one tree that was sitting in the yard that wasn't producing nothing. And then she was like, out of nowhere, like the last couple of weeks, that thing just been sprouting, and come to find out it was a pear tree, and it bears a lot of fruit. There's so much fruit on that tree right now that she was just like, she don't even have enough capacity to pick it up all of us up. You know what I'm saying? I know I'm saying it's all out of place and probably out of order a little bit, but the point I'm trying to make to you is that's been the case for a lot of us. I know that's been me. Hello, I know I look crazy to a lot of people speaking about for years, talking about what's God gonna do, in my life and things of that nature, and in the midst of me going through the trials and tribulations. And people knew, okay, about certain things I had to go through or I was going through, and they didn't, still to this day, probably couldn't see how I made it out. You know what I'm saying? They didn't see no light at the end of that tunnel. It didn't make sense to them. So when I come to them talking about how God was going to do this and do that and do this and do that, you know what I'm saying? They pretty much damn near laughing at me, mocking me, you know what I'm saying? Talk about me behind my back and all kinds of stuff. Even church folks too. You understand what I'm saying? They ain't just no regular folks, just church folks too, no? You know what I'm saying? I look straight crazy probably to my family members, everything. I'm like the black sheep, you understand what I'm saying? To a lot of people, you know what I mean? But guess what? This is how I've been looking to a lot of people, you know what I'm saying? Because they'll listen to me, and I've always been knowledgeable of a lot of things, you know what I'm saying? The good Lord has blessed me with a sound mind, you know what I'm saying, to tap into various topics and things of that nature. But I know to a lot of people, I look like a barren tree. You understand what I'm saying? You stand tall, you look tall, you know what I'm saying? You're deeply rooted in whatever you know, but you just seem like a barren tree. And I get it. I really do. I really do get it. But the message that she gave today touched me. And it made too much sense. Because that is where I'm at now. And I'm moving into a different season where it's harvest, right? But for the longest, I looked like a tree that wasn't bearing no fruit. I want y'all to hear me clearly. So when I'm giving y'all these messages and I'm speaking to y'all, I probably need the messages more than you do. You understand what I'm saying? So it's not like I'm speaking from a place where I'm just 100% healed. I'm 100% everything. No. You know what I'm saying? And another thing too that I know I've been working through is procrastination. You know, saying, okay, it's already bad enough if people sleep on you, but don't get to the point where you start procrastinating on yourself. And listen, I'm gonna be honest with you. I know that the 9 to 5 that I have right now is quite demanding as far as my schedule. 12-hour shifts. You understand what I'm saying? It's quite demanding. Working 5-6 days a week. You really don't have no time for yourself. You understand what I'm saying? Or even to have something going on outside. You know what I mean? But I'm not gonna make an excuse for that. Now everybody else around me, oh, you should be tired. I don't want to hear that. You understand what I'm saying? Because I know what I'm trying to do. You understand what I'm saying? At the end of the day, I know we all got to start somewhere, humble beginnings. But I know where where my end goal is. You feel me? And I know that even though I believe in the Most High, and I believe in the Son Yahshua HaMashiach, and I believe in the Holy Ghost, I believe in all the host of angels. You understand what I'm saying? And I do definitely believe that they have the power to ascend and descend as at will. At will. You understand? But I do feel that I have to save myself. Do you understand what I'm saying? To a degree. In other words, Faith without works is dead. So I can sit there and pray and talk to God all day, but I got to do my part too. That's why he gave us free will. You understand what I'm saying? Now back to the point. A lot of us, to a lot of people, are about to look totally different. They once laughed at you, now they're going to be trying to come eat with you. They once mocked you, ridiculed, talked shit about you behind your back. Now they're going to come act like they've been your best friend, they've been your fan from day one, your biggest fan, your biggest supporter. It's coming. It's coming. I know you've been used to being isolated. For those people out there that's been going through it for a long time. And when I say being isolated, you can be in the company of many folks and still feel isolated. Hello, that's me. You understand what I'm saying? Because you go through so much that your discernment is on 10. It's not even paranoia, it's discernment. Because you can sit there and just be quiet and just pick apart the room without even, you're not trying to. You're just listening. You're just taking in the energy. And you're observing things, right? Doesn't mean that these people are bad. Doesn't mean that you're picking up on something bad all the time. But you're just picking up and reading the room. You understand what I'm saying? Sometimes, or a lot of times, that's what happens when we go through trials and tribulations. We're supposed to become wiser. You see what I'm saying? So naturally, the fruits of the Spirit are supposed to be activated through your pain. You understand what I'm saying? Especially if you choose not to, when you're going through your pain, to soak or to woe is me. But if you're trying to actually lift yourself up by your own bootstraps, and then also too, you know what I'm saying, you tapping in with the Most High on a regular basis. Like you ain't sit there and got mad at him, made you feel like, oh, it's all you. This is your fault. You know what I'm saying? Da, 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 da. Like, you know, we all go through that phase. We human. We get mad at God from time to time. You understand what I'm saying? But check that. Because 9 times 10, if you really look at your decision making, it probably got you from point A to point Z. And a lot of times we don't want to take responsibility for our actions, especially the consequences behind them, especially if they're bad. You right? You dig what I'm saying? But a lot of us, like I said, we're coming to a season where we've been ridiculed. People say they was giving constructive criticism, and they say they was out of love. But come on now, and you went along with it just to sort of, just not to argue. I understand. You went along with it, but you know good and well in your heart, they ain't mean nothing good. You felt the energy behind them words. You know what it is. You know what I'm saying? People can piss down your back all damn day and tell you it's raining, but you already know what time it is. You feel me? So, with that being said, stay humble when your time comes. Finally does come. Don't get to the point where you want to just throw them people, I told you so. Because at that point, you already know how they're going to be anyway. Most of them going to be like, oh, should have been there a long time ago. It's about time, right? They're not going to really congratulate for real. So that's why I said don't even worry about addressing those people, right? Focus on the new that you have around you. Address that, okay? Address the new that God places in your life. It's there for a reason. You dig me? I just want to sit there and just tap in. Somebody, this message is for somebody out there. All of my messages, everything that I speak about is for somebody or a multitude of people at the same time, right? Hopefully you catch this at the right timing in your life that can help you. You know what I'm saying? Maybe assess some things, put some things in place, or I'm like, you know, my man got a point. So you won't feel so down on yourself. Because a lot of us, like I said, we might have so much knowledge, so much understanding and wisdom and all this kind of stuff, but for some reason our tree is just not bearing no fruit at certain point in the seasons. Well, guess what? Your harvest is coming, my friend. Your time is coming, my friend. Yes, your diligence is paying off. Your loyalty to the Most High is paying off. You stay down for the come up, and my goodness, you are going up, and you're going to be shining bright like a diamond in the words of Rihanna, right? You dig what I'm saying? I look forward to that illustrious day. You know what I'm saying? Where, you know, your name and, you know what I'm saying, and what you're presenting to the world, you dig what I'm saying, with that Midas touch will be illuminated. You understand what I'm saying? It will never be denied. You understand what I'm saying? And I thank you, you know what I'm saying, for tapping in with me. And I'll praise to the Most High for adding blessings with no sorrow to each one of our lives. You understand what I'm saying? I encourage you to tap in on Psalm 91, Psalm 23, man, to help you get beyond some things. You know what I'm saying? A lot of us will be, I ain't say got to, but will be breaking some generational curses too. That's a beautiful thing. That is a very beautiful thing, man. You understand what I'm saying? Heaven rejoices. Heaven rejoices on your behalf. Don't worry about them folks that ain't rooting for you. You understand what I'm saying? Because when you find yourself in the minority with people, you in the majority in heaven. You understand me? You dig that? Yeah. Zigzag zig. I love you. Much love, much peace, much light, much love and illumination. Always. I am your K.LaNe Hotep. Hey, do me a favor. Tap in with me on your favorite streaming platform. You know what to do. I am who I am. I'm just here to turn the lights on in the building. Peace.